Virginia Stockwell, and I've been catering since about 2005, and I started a personal chef business in 2012. And when I run into my friends and we're hanging out, they always ask the question, how's your catering business going? And it drives me crazy because I don't have a catering business, I have a personal chef business, and they don't understand the difference. So I thought I'd make this video about the difference between a catering chef and a personal chef. And I actually created a PDF with the link down below that talks about the pros and cons of being a personal chef, a private chef, a restaurant chef, catering chef, and also cooking from home. You can grab that, the link below. Let me talk about being a personal chef. That's when you show up with groceries, you cook a few meals within your client's kitchen, and you leave them in the refrigerator. A menu is left behind with heating instructions, and then they have food to heat and serve throughout the week. And you probably could work for probably about 10 time slots a week for meal prep, or if you choose to do events, you could do those probably Friday and Saturdays. And you could be cooking for 24 families a week, not per week, but basically some families are every week, some are every other week, some are once a month. I had one client who was just once per quarter, which is highly unusual actually. I think the norm is about every other week to every week. Those clients could hire you also to do weekend events, or it could be one-time only client hiring you to do a weekend event. But the difference between the personal chef and a catering chef is that, say someone hires me to do a party, I'm still going to show up with groceries. I'm going to prepare all the food in their kitchen, and I'm going to serve the guests. I might hire a server to help me out for the evening, whatever. But with a catering chef, they're actually going to be cooking out of a commercial kitchen. And when you have a commercial kitchen, you have rent, utilities, insurance for the business itself. There are a whole lot of other aspects to running a commercial kitchen. So there's kind of a high amount of overhead compared to being a personal chef. As a personal chef, I just pay for my business license, liability insurance. I buy, new chef shirts every week. Every year, not every week, that'd be ridiculous. And pay for transportation costs, and that's really it. And marketing, now that I've been in business a long time, I don't have to do as much marketing anymore. I just encourage my current clients and past clients to send me referrals, and that works out. In the beginning even, you still don't have to pay for marketing costs. It's really, you can get by without paying for marketing, really. Now, as a catering chef, you would not only have that commercial kitchen, but you also, so with a personal chef, the client is purchasing your groceries. So you buy them and the client reimburses you, or however you arrange it. But with a catering kitchen, you buy food in bulk and you divide it up for the different events. So I could have like 4 events in one weekend, and in one sitting, prepare the food for all 4 events at one time, divide the food costs between those 4 events, and also spread the food costs onto my client whenever they go to pay the bill, kind of like in a restaurant. So inside a restaurant bill, you'd be paying basically for, you don't just pay for the food, you pay for the staff, you're paying for the rent in the place and their insurance, the food costs, everything. So, and it's very similar working in a catering kitchen, calculating food costs as it is for a restaurant. Now, with catering kitchen, however, they have to pack everything up into a transportation vehicle, like a van or something, multiple vans sometimes, and bring all the equipment and food to the event. And then at the event, they unload it. And so we call that a moving company, basically, when you're in the catering business. You're a moving company. And then after the event's over and you're tired, you still have to clean up at the client's home, take all that equipment, put it back in the van, drive it all the way back to the commercial kitchen, unpack it, and clean that again. So it's a really long night. It isn't just, if the event's 7 to 9, you could have been prepping since noon, and then you might not go to bed until 2 a.m. after all the cleanup and everything. So catering is a lot more work. It's not even close to what a personal chef does, because I basically work 9 a.m. to about 4:30 p.m. every day, and I take on the occasional weekend parties. Now I'm just doing maybe 1 or 2 parties a month, and yeah, I have a decent work hour schedule with low overhead. So you can see the difference between being a personal chef and a catering chef. And again, as I mentioned at the beginning, I do have a PDF download below that talks about the pros and cons of restaurant chef, cooking from home, private chef, personal chef, and a catering chef. So if you're interested in grabbing that, feel free to. Talk to you soon.